overnight parking allowed. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
There is currently light traffic on your route.
Minutes away. 30 minutes away. So we've made it to Memphis.
Stop sign.
They don't have any contact information. And when Lita looked this place up, it looked like there was going to be plenty of parking here. But now everything's gated off. Memphis is kind of a dump. Kind of a dump. So now we're just driving around this entire humongous complex
in 1.5 miles
in hopes to find somewhere we can get in. These roads suck. We're on Ball Road now. It said Airways.
Yeah, but I don't know if that even matters for us.
That looks like, are those more generators right there?
Like
There's
it, right?
There's trucks right here. Oh, we might get unloaded today.
That gate's closed though.
Wait, how'd they get in then?
I don't know. I guess we could park in front of the gate.
This says no entrance, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I bet they didn't come. Please use main entrance on Airways.
I don't know what
So we're coming up our next turn. There's a lot of trucks lined up over there. We just need to roll past all these entrances slowly. The cars behind us can go around us. Those gates are closed.
In 1/2 mile,
Looks
be
like they
in the
got
left
frisbee
lane,
golf and
then
stuff.
keep left to Ketchum Road.
Ketchum Road.
But we need to be on airways.
Yeah, this takes us to Airways. Which is the road we've already been on.
Yeah.
We've already been on it.
Keep left on Ketchum Road, then take the second left.
Both of these left turns?
How are you supposed to go? No fucking.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Safe that buds.
In 1/2 mile, turn left on Troyer Avenue.
Dixie Queen, baby, Dixie Queen. Yeah, we've been on this road.
In 1/2 mile, turn left on Troyer Avenue.
That's a neighborhood. Apartments.
This is where I was trying to get you to turn into the gate.
Yeah. The gates that were closed. I bet we come in through this Memphis depot.
Yeah.
Industrial park thing here. What do you think?
Maybe? Yeah, it looks like that's the. Yeah. See, it wants you to turn down there. Not here.
What does?
The GPS.
Oh, well, yeah. The GPS isn't going to do so much. I don't know if they're going to let us in if this is even open.
Looks like there's somebody in that
Guard shack?
guard shack.
Oh, he's just going to let us in.
We want building 689.
689, so we need to keep going straight. Sweet. We got parking, baby.
Yeah.
We got parking, doggies. Oh, you got. All right, we made it, fat butts. Yeah, 3 minutes to spare. Can you believe it? 3 minutes. All right, 6 o'clock. We made it. Kind of had to pull up past. Somebody's probably gonna, I don't know, what time does it say they start unloading? 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a bummer. I mean, hopefully nobody pulls up behind
Maybe
us.
they'll start earlier. That's just what it says on the refund. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've got a bunch of trucks here to unload, so.
All right, well, we're here. Let's shut her down for the night. Well, I feel much better about this since we're in this barbed wire fence area, because there is some sketchy people around here. Yeah, there's quite a bit of trucks lined up here. Looks like they start at 8 o'clock. So hopefully nobody pulls in behind us and blocks us. I didn't want to block this gated area over here, and I wanted to give enough room for people to drive through here. I don't know. Hopefully somebody sees that we're obviously next in line. Well, my GoPro said it got too hot. I had to shut off. That's the GoPro 11. I've had a few issues with that thing already. It's giving me the gray screen where you have to pull out the battery. That's the first time it's ever gotten hot. But it's definitely given me the gray screen where you have to pull out the battery probably 4 or 5 times. So that's a little annoying. My DJI never did that, but I had to replace my DJI because it was giving me issues. You guys probably couldn't tell it in some of the videos, but it was like making everything look super red. And I was having to go in and edit all the colors on so many clips, and it was taking forever. So back on the iPhone, I guess. Oh, careful, girls. Yeah, I don't even know if it is gonna save the files that I was recording with, but I was saying how happy I was that we were able to come in here and park the trucks in all of this, because this whole this place is massive. I mean, there's a bunch of different businesses in here, but I'm glad that we were able to get in here and sleep in here, because Memphis is kind of sketchy. Me and Lita ended up staying. We've stayed at a hotel or motel. Motel? It was a motel. If you didn't know the difference between a hotel or a motel, you can go straight into the room from outside. A hotel, you have to walk into a lobby to get into your room, if that makes any sense. And it looks like they tore it down. But we seen a bunch of prostitutes on the way here. Lots of sketchy people on the way here. And I'm happy to be in the gate, or in the fence at least. I don't want to wake up and somebody be siphoning my $10 a gallon diesel out of my truck. So what you got, grasshoppers? Is it a grasshopper? It's so nice out right now. I mean, it is the perfect weather right now. So I'm gonna let the dogs run and play a little bit more than what I normally would, because we have this big open field too. Wanted to come over here and look at these old step decks. I mean, I say old, but shoot, they might be newer than mine. I don't see a year model on it. Yeah, this one's got, it's missing. some old stuff sitting out here. Another step deck over there. This one's missing the boards. Man, I see some truck drivers pulling step decks and flatbeds. Hey, stay over here with me, girls. And they'll run their trailer exactly like this. And I guess the shippers are okay with just like setting pallets and stuff on a deck like this right here. But to me, that is absolutely crazy. This is a spread axle just like ours, where the axle comes all the way to the back, but it looks like they added something on back here. I guess to make it a 53 footer. I wonder if they would be okay with that if I did something like that. We've lost a few loads because we weren't actually 53 feet. But it's a Fontaine. That's pretty cool. All right, Lita's cooking us some food. I'm gonna finish walking these dogs. We'll see you guys later. Oh, dinner's done. What is this called, woman?
Beef with broccoli and fried rice.
Yeah? Did you cook it in the Instapot?
I cooked the rice in the microwave.
Oh, really? I thought you figured out how to do the rice in the Instapot really good.
Oh no, this is microwave rice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's my girls at?
It said the preferred method is the microwave, so cooked it in the microwave. You know?
Sure. 6:30 in the morning. Says they start at 8, but we didn't want to be that guy that was still asleep while the line was moving. We'll have to see what happens here. Well, it's 9 o'clock and they're just now setting up the crane. Lita's making our green pepper egg bowl.
Yeah.
Is that what we're gonna call it? Green
guess.
pepper egg bowl?
Yeah.
We have a line of trucks behind us.
It's only one truck, right?
We've got that black truck behind us. There's a truck behind him, and they're lined up along this other road over here too. So it's a good thing we did back up, because they would have took the spot 100%. Look at that. Pepper egg bowl. Munster cheese, some bacon. Amazing. You're amazing, woman.
Yeah. Scared those dogs.
Good. Scoot over. Scoot over. This is Daddy's seat. All right. So, like the first 5 trucks up there,
Yeah.
they didn't even know that they were supposed to unload today, because they told them they could unload yesterday. So they've been here since yesterday.
Oh my god.
When they called the broker, supposedly the broker that booked those loads got fired for telling them that. But they don't know what they're doing up there. It's now 10:07. We should probably email the broker and be like, hey, all right, they are finally pulling us up. We're probably 3rd or 4th in line now. Just took all of our straps and chains and stuff off. The guy that was at the place where we got loaded, I don't know where he's from. He's not from here. He speaks good English, but you can tell, you know, he's not. Maybe he's Russian or something like that. But he seen me walking around with the camera, he said, when we were loading. So he walked over and he's like, hey, do you do the YouTube? I was like, yeah. He hands me his phone. He's like, find you and subscribe. So I found me on YouTube and subscribed for him. I mean, that's pretty cool that
Yeah.
people are willing to support you like that, even though they don't know who you are or whatever. But then he seen me pull out the Bumblebee strap winder. He's like, that is a good invention you made. I was like, no, I didn't make it. So I got the information. I think he recorded it too.
Yeah.
Of me using it. So I kind of showed him how to use it. And Told them they got them at the Highway 80 truck stop. I've seen them somewhere else before too, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
So all unstrapped, all unchained. Looks like we got 2 hours of deadhead to get to, is this in Mississippi?
Yeah. Boonsville.
Boonesville, Mississippi, and this will take us to Lakeland, Florida. I don't know if I told you guys, I was thinking Lakeland was Lake City. I thought I had a shorter run to get home. Looks like we have about 3.5 hours of deadhead to get home. That kind of sucks. So I got Mason looking for a load. I swear, like, since we've hit 30,000 subscribers, that is like the magical number, because that's the person that sent us the camera.
Oh yeah?
The outside camera. Want to know if we need another SIM card yet?
Oh yeah.
I think it's still working. I still have a SIM card that I haven't used. The original plan was they sent me 2 SIM cards, and I was going to use one in the camera they sent me, the outdoor camera with the solar panel, and then I was going to stick the other one in a hotspot. The card they sent me was for an AT&T hotspot. We didn't have an AT&T hotspot. I was going to order a hotspot, but since I knew that we were going to do the Starlink, I didn't order a AT&T hotspot. I think we used to have an AT&T hotspot.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we did with that thing.
It's in here somewhere.
Is it? It's in here?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could have tried it in there, but anyways, 30,000 subs. It seems like a lot of people are hitting me up, and really only want to talk about stuff that we would actually use. You know,
Yeah.
Somebody sent us a thing wanting us to do something with some tents. Like, I'm not going to use a tent. I'm not going to take stuff just to take it.
Yeah.
I want to take it if I can actually use it and test it. There's no point in taking a tent if I have an RV I'm going to camp in. You know what I mean? Looks like they might have it down a little bit now, huh?
I guess.
Trucks are moving forward a little bit. It's now 10:33. I was talking to the truck in front of us. He has lost his other load because it's taken so long to unload. Because they told a lot of people that they could unload yesterday, and in fact it was today, and then they told this guy they'd have them unloaded by 9:30. And now it's 10:30, and now he's missed out on a load, which kind of sucks, because I mean, he didn't tell me what he was making on the load or whatever, but
It doesn't matter. It shouldn't take this long. If you say you're
they should have had the crane set up and ready.
At 8.
If you're saying you're going to unload trucks at 8 o'clock, that doesn't mean your crane shows up at 8 o'clock and takes an hour to set up, which I don't think the crane showed up till like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
It wasn't even here.
And they just had to drive across the yard here.
Yeah.
There's a crane company. See if you guys can see this. There's a crane company right over there. And that's where they got the crane from. And that's the crane company. That all they had to do is drive the crane over here and set up. And then it seems like they sent people that didn't know how to use the crane or something. I don't know. We're good. We can load till 3 o'clock. So it's just the point of pushing somewhere to get there, to have to sit around and wait on them. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. What you yawning so much for? Did you not sleep good? Huh? Did you not sleep good? Can you shake? Shake? No, shake. Shake. Good girl. Other hand. Shake with that hand. Shake with that hand. No, other hand. That hand. Give me this hand. Over here. Shake with this hand. This one. Shake with that one. I don't know how to use that hand. We have made it to Boonville, Mississippi. And then on the way here, I found a load picking up in Florida, going to Moultrie, Georgia too. So we won't be deadheading home from Florida at a pretty good rate too. How $5? Going to Moultrie. We're going to Moultrie. Moultrie. That's Mason calling. Let me see what's up. Oh, I had to watch a safety video in order to come back here and load.
And you could be sent on your way empty.
And I wasn't even thinking. Lita didn't watch the video. So we came back here and we started moving the tarps around, and they told her she had to either go watch the video or sit in the truck. I don't think it's worth walking all the way up there and watching the video. By the time you walk up there and walk back, I could have this thing strapped down. So she'll just sit in the truck.
We got a smoke tarping too, though.
They got that big tarping station up there.
Oh, okay.
But I'm hoping he'll let me throw my tarp on there before he sets it up there. So I asked the forklift driver, because what I normally do is just like throw my smoke tarp on the bundle that they're gonna stick up by the exhaust. If I could just throw it on there so I wouldn't have to go over and mess with the tarp station. But he said the whole front of these pipes has to be tarped. So they don't just want the section that's tarped by the, even though it says smoke tarp.
It says smoke tarp on the Raycon. So.
That's all right. Anyways, yeah, I was hoping I could just throw the tarp across them like we normally do, but they're not okay with that. So we have to actually go over to the tarp station and tarp this thing. And he is crooked as can be. All right, here's what we got. This is their tarping station here. It's decent, not bad at all. It's supposed to be 3,200 is what was on the Raycon. I'm not quite sure what's on the BOL because I haven't received it yet. But it doesn't look too shabby. I told Lita she can get out of the truck because I think the rules were for her back in the yard. It is what it is. Yeah, not bad. So I think we're 11 hours from Lakeland, Florida. I think we have about 8 hours left today. So we should be able to drop this tomorrow and then pick up the truck tomorrow and then drop the truck on Friday. So let me get this monkey suit off and we'll see you on the road.